We got some people that are a little bit bummed out due to the rain, and poor Tater, he ain't got no power. Cheap off-grid living, or I don't know, living free Mike. Anyway, Mike posted on his Living Free channel about 8 days ago. Hawking another power station, but yeah, nothing from his cheap off-grid channel since the big changes video. And it's been a month since he posted on his Apocalyptic Rapture channel. So yeah, I wanted to give a little update about Mike. I don't know what's up with Mike, but I guess we will find out if he posts anything. All right, now we have Blue Van Dan. Blue Van Dan, yep, he's blue. He is feeling a little bit blue. Good old Dan. Yeah, he got his van. It's not his van, his bus. Look at that. Got the bus all painted up. It's almost completely blue. Very cool. There it is. The blue bus in all its glory. And Dan said another thing is that since everyone left, not everyone left, but the crowds thinned out, I guess I should say. Now everything isn't so taxed, and actually, the internet works. He doesn't have to wait. He doesn't have to wait 20 hours to upload a 5-minute video. He said he enjoys the internet usage now that everybody's gone and not hogging it all up.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
All right, thanks, Dan. The blue bus looks pretty cool. I enjoy it. Now we have Static Campervan, and he's a bit blue himself too. Yeah, he left the coast and traveled inland. Yeah, Scott was up there in the northwest, and he was hanging out along the coast and enjoying things. But he said it got a little cloudy and a little misty, and so he kind of went inland to get some more sun for his solar. But so far, hasn't been paying off yet.
The biggest reason that I left the coast and came inland here was to hopefully get a little more solar gain. All of my power comes from my solar panels, so I thought just getting a little distance off of the foggy coastline, and like in this area there's a little bit of a mountain range between the coast and here, and I thought that may improve my power situation. But on a day like today, it's not much of a difference, I don't think. I have been checking the weather apps and just looking at what the weather would be if I stayed where I have been the last couple of months.
Well, he said, it's a little bit better, but yeah, it's not a big difference. It's not a big difference. Now, as Scott just said, he runs totally off of solar. That's the way he has everything set up. And he did have people suggest some things about, well, why don't you go to a campsite and stuff and hook up shore power and this and that and the other thing. And he explains that he didn't have that capability, but he did find a charger. So if he would happen to be able to get some shore power, he can charge them batteries or top them off if need be.
I am set up all for solar power, and that's how I designed the system. That's how I want it to run. So I just never have had a way to charge my battery by plugging in. But since I'm back in the city, I figured I'd take advantage of the fact that I can get some things that I have not been able to get to in my little hamlet of where I've been hanging out in the last couple of months, where just products are a little harder to find. So I looked around. I couldn't find anything that I wanted to buy locally, which is what I prefer to do.
Support that local area.
Get onto Amazon, and I found a battery charger that is made for lithium batteries. And this actually ended up being quite a deal. This was 50% off.
There you go, 50% off. And he got his little battery charger gizmo all there, and he is ready to go if he needs be now. Yeah, you figure out what the problem is and you solve it, right? So go over and check out Static Campervan.
This is BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
All right, now we're going to talk about Tim. Yeah, I know you guys like when I fill you in on what Tim's doing, but as much, I'd like to talk about him more, but I don't have the time, nor, to be honest, the desire to watch a dozen videos from just one person. I watch all kinds of stuff so I can see what's going on and do these videos. I can't spend my entire day watching what Sarasota Tim is doing. So I'll check in when something catches my eye. No pun intended. All right, now on to, as one commenter puts it, without this person, I wouldn't have a channel. It's our friend, our amigo. It's the big time YouTuber. You know, the guy with
You see that little check mark?
Yes, it's Tater Time. Yay! Everybody loves Tater Time. First thing I want to say is, where did this come from? Where is this where does this 1 million sub number come from? I mean, if you look, it says, 2 something down here, but here is little thing, 1 million sub. Let's just start off with that horse shit. So right off the bat, he's full of shit. All right, now let's talk about Tater's rubber roof. Yeah, it's not a rubber roof. I've used Henry roof products many times. And yes, Henry does have lots and lots of roofing products. They have glues to glue down a rubber roof or other. Yes, they have the glue for a rubber roof. They have sealers and this and that, and they have acrylic stuff. But yeah, he didn't put a rubber roof on his RV. He painted it with Henry's sealer. It's not rubber. Come on. Know what you're talking about. How many fucking RVs have you had so far?
Show you the before and after. This RV definitely needed a new rubber roof.
Yeah, a new rubber roof. It's not a rubber roof. Get your head out of your ass. Now on to Tater's generator. That's right, his brand new, my Bigfoot, the best RV ever made, best Class C RV ever made. It's 4 seasons, it's got insulation, and it has a brand new Onan generator. Well, he's out of fit. I don't know what Tater's issue is with Onan. I had, back in the day, that's right, the wife and I, we had our own business. We had a Wood-Mizer portable sawmill, and it had an Onan engine on it. And let me tell you what, that little engine was a beast. It was a tank. Never failed. I mean, in the blazing hot sun, running all day. When the temperature started going down before we quit for the winter, yeah, it chugged right along. It was awesome. So I don't know what his Onan issue is. I mean, that's all he ever does is bitch about Onan, but every single RV he ever had a what? An Onan generator. Well, then don't get RVs with Onan generators if you don't like them, or replace them right away. You got money to throw away, so why don't you just rip it out and put whatever you want in there, a bigger, better one, and quit screaming about Onan. But whatever you do, since you have this brand new Onan generator with, 9 hours on it or whatever you keep saying, whatever you do, don't contact Onan. Don't go to an Onan dealer. Don't find an Onan workshop that repaired. Don't tell him anything. Just let some other fucktard mess around with your brand new generator and see what they can do. Yeah, don't take it to anybody reputable or call them up and say, hey, this thing's brand new.
Oh, jeez. Home run! I might just pull it out and scrap it. I'm over it, man.
He's over it. But yeah, I mean, come on. First of all, yeah, it may be a brand new Onan generator, but just think about it. How long has this thing sat around? Does it have nasty, disgusting, gummed up gas in it? Has the oil been changed? Has it just been sitting there for how long? You don't know. He just went up. I mean, you don't even have a title and shit because everything's all screwed up. And you're going to expect that they took care of that. I mean, and come on. Has anybody been keeping track of all the issues on this Bigfoot so far? Has anybody keeping track? But it's all just Onan's fault. So, of course, since this Onan let him down, poor Tater, he doesn't have any power. He got power issues, and he can't run all his gizmos and gadgets. He needs his solar, and he needs it now.
Incredibly horrible Onan is as a company. Garbage. Absolute garbage products. And I need it so bad. My batteries are all dead. I'll show you what's going on down below. I got my little power.
Oh, yeah, his batteries are all dead. He needs power. He needs it now. But, yeah, he needs power so bad, doesn't he? My batteries are dead. They're done. But he can still run all the shit he needs to put up that big screen and watch NASCAR and everything else. So I guess he must have some kind of power.
There's the Bigfoot. There's where I've got the screen, and we're getting ready for the Coliseum here, Clash at LA.
Yeah. So yeah, I guess your power needs ain't that damn bad now, are they? If you ask me, I still think it's all fabricated drama and just for donations and views. And I thought Trailer Swift had this big solar array on the top. It's all the gizmos and gadgets in there to run solar. Doesn't he have that? Isn't that why it's there? Isn't that why he put that solar on there? Ooh, see? Fabricated bullshit. And of course, our little tater tot still crying about the damn rain. I guess even in a big fancy rig with a fancy solar system, but he doesn't even have yet, so it wouldn't make any difference. But yeah, I guess it still wouldn't work because it's just raining all the time.
As far as what we're going to get done outside, we've got more rain coming to Quartzsite, Arizona, of course. Which means even if somehow I could magically get this 10-day project done in 2, there's no sun in 2 days. Which is why I'm just going to laugh hysterically and say, Eric, it's time to get a generator that runs and produces power, don't you think? Because solar is not going to fix all our problems out here.
Nope, not going to fix all your problems. I don't know. Is it just me, or if you guys watched the end there when he was doing his little couch rant, can you tell that he's just a little bit buzzed, or is it just the blind guy's? But you can tell that he's buzzed the way he's talking and his mannerisms and motions. Yeah, Tater's had one too many Bud Lights, and I think a little, you know what I mean. And on top of that, Tater even has more problems. That's right. Good old Tater Tot. Always the poor guy. Just when it rains, it pours. Yeah, get it? The rain thing. But yeah, even though he got 2 cats in there, his little fuzzy butts, guess what else he got in there? He got Packrats again.
Packrat comes out again. I saw that it's a packrat. Big, huge ears, fat body. It's not a mouse, not a rat. It's a packrat.
So yep, the Tater got Packrats once again. Yeah, it wasn't Frida infested with those things? And now, the Bigfoot, the best RV ever made. 4 seasons. Yeah, well, he got Packrats again. All right, our little illegal RVer. Yeah, he did have more registration problems, or at least so he claims. And he supposedly got it all straightened out. I don't know. I'm sure there'll be a video coming up soon. But yeah, as far as whining to his Patreon pals, I'm having more problems. Wah. Yeah, he even said something about all his roof washed off. But yeah, so I guess we shall see. But we'll hear the plight of the registration. Again, I've been saying it. Instead of going and getting everything fixed, what do you got to do? We're going to rip and tear and we're going to rip holes and cover holes and do all kinds of shit and dump all kinds of money into this thing that's not even really legal and technically yours. I don't know. The guy's dumb. And then not to mention the fact that, come on, everybody knows that Tater uses Starlink. We see it in all the videos. The Starlink is out there, and that's what he's using. Starlink. And he's talking about putting his dish network back up there so he can watch all his TV programs. And, everybody see it. So what's with the connecting thing? Yeah, he just says connecting and so he can get that paycheck. He don't use that shit. He uses Starlink. All right, let's wrap this all and put a little bow on it because we all know Tater's just a shady, shady dude. Well, a little while ago, way back when, not way back, but yeah, Tater was trying to set up a shadow account on Facebook. Yeah. Why don't you open a shadow account for real? Yeah, already tried. Facebook uses the IP address for your computer. Yeah, so he already tried that shit. See, he goes over and runs around and does all kinds of shady shit because, but I don't even know how this is possible to have a fake shadow account on Facebook because we all know.
I'm not on Facebook, so it wasn't me, guys.
I'm BlindViews, and that's the way I see it.
What we do here is go back.